sixth graders. My name is Josh Bernstein. For the next few days, I am still the teen librarian over at the Grandville branch of the Kent District Library, and I wanted to introduce you guys to an exciting new program that you get to participate in starting on Monday called Literary Lunch. And then in the future months, the new person taking over my job, as I am sadly leaving you guys for a different library, will continue to work on this in the months to come. But until that happens, I wanted to leave this video for you to learn all about what is going on over the next week. So Literary Lunch, for those who did not get to hear about it from the sixth graders last year, is a great program that we've done at your school for the last couple of years where once a month or every couple of months, depending on your school, we find a volunteer from the community who wants to come in and spend a week reading a great book to you guys during your lunch break. So for those of you who are interested, you will be able to sneak away to the cafeteria or to your locker to either buy your lunch or get your lunch and quickly bring it back to the classroom or library. You can ask your teacher which, where you will get to sit down and eat and enjoy a great story. For those who haven't had a book read to them or don't listen to audiobooks, you will learn that it's a great experience and it's a really fun way to get involved. Let me introduce this week's book to you guys. So starting on Monday, you guys are going to be reading a book called Rules by Cynthia Lord. This was a Newbery Honor winner, honor book a couple of years ago when it was released. It's a great book. It was a Battle of the Books book a few years ago. You guys are sure to like it. I'm going to read a little bit and then tell you about it. Wear your seatbelt in the car, David states. That's a rule. You're right. I click the seatbelt across me, and I open my sketchbook to the back pages. That's where I keep the rules that I'm teaching David, so if my someday he'll wake up a regular brother wish doesn't ever come true, at least he'll know how the world works, and I won't have to keep explaining things. Some of the rules in my collection are easy and always. Say excuse me after you burp. Don't stand in front of the TV when other people are watching. Flush. But more are complicated sometimes rules, like you can yell on a playground, but not during dinner. A boy can take off his shirt to swim, but not his shorts. And it's fine to hug mom, but not the clerk at the video store. And a few are more hints rather than rules, but they matter just as much, like sometimes people don't answer you because they didn't hear you. Other times it's because they didn't want to hear you. Most kids don't even consider these rules. Sometime when they were little, their mom and dad must have explained it all to them. But I don't remember mine doing it. It seems as if I've always just known these things. Not David, though. He needs to be taught everything. Everything from the fact that a peach is not a funny-looking apple, to how having long hair doesn't make someone automatically a girl. So that is just some of the beginning of Rules by Cynthia Lord, which is about a 12-year-old girl named Catherine, whose brother is autistic and who she tries to help along in life by giving him these rules so he can get by. But the problem is she really just wants to leave the normal life, which is hard to do with her brother and hard to do with the fact that she's become friends with someone she meets at her brother's physical therapy who is very different, is in a wheelchair and has a lot of physical limitations. And she begins to try to hide all of these experiences as she wants to get to know the cool girl who just moved in next door. And so this book is all about Catherine and how she is going to choose this year to live her life and while she learns about what she really thinks is important. It's a funny book, it's an exciting book, it's an award-winning book. And one of the best things about reading this for the first lit lunch is if you guys come and you enjoy the book, you will get an opportunity to meet the author because Miss Lord will be coming to visit the Grandville Library and do a program with all the fifth graders in Grandville. But those of you who participate in Lit Lunch will get an opportunity either to come join those fifth graders or at the very least to show up the night she comes because she'll be doing a book signing after school at the library as well. So she'll be coming just a week before Thanksgiving. So if you are interested, come to Lit Lunch, learn about the book, and come meet the author. And finally, your readers next week will be Mr. Engelking and Mr. Dalkey, two gentlemen who have read previous years and always do a great job. They work for an insurance company just down the street from the library. So thanks, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you for this one, but I know you guys will enjoy Lit Lunch and enjoy it all year long. If you have any questions, just let your teachers know, and we will figure out an answer for you. Thanks, and enjoy.